Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be attempting to get rank 35 Kenji insanely fast. So, of course, I'm going to give you guys all the tips on whether Kenji's good, whether he's going to break the game, and, of course, just die easily like that. But, yeah, Kenji already has been pretty good. Been very, very good. I think the early games we have been losing have been the games where we're facing off against, like, triple counter. For example, against, like, Mo, Gale, Clancy, Rico can be annoying with the gadget. I think Kenji is going to be absolutely insane. Let's just put it at that. So in terms of the build I'm using, as you can see, I'm using a star power that gives you the damage reduction. I know I said it might be a little bit overrated, but I feel like I might have been a bit wrong. I think it's very, very good for a brawler like Kenji, because you got to think the way that you play him is that you might end up getting a kill or, you know, retreating after you deal a bunch of damage, and then by those 5 seconds say you've got a kill and the enemy's respawning, you've got that invincibility bubble again. And it's also really good against his best counters. So for example, like Chester, Gale, anything big damage, he essentially just tanks a full piece of ammo, which is insane. So we're going to win the first game there. We're about 5 games away from the rank 35. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, jumping into the next game. And I also forgot to shout out both my teammates. We've got Tex and Drage. Got to check them out both in the description below. Of course, Drage should know by now. He's absolutely insane. And yeah, Tex is also a really good player as well. So yeah, check them both out. Anyways, so with Kenji, I think in terms of the build as well, so I spoke about star powers. I haven't even tried the other star power. Great goal from Drage. The other star power, I feel like might be underrated. I think most cases, so you want to run this one. In terms of the gadget, though, again, definitely it's going to be the healing one. The healing one is absolutely cracked, and a big reason why he's so strong. But this is just crazy. Some of the games have been easy, but as soon as I click record, they're just the easiest games in the world. But that's going to be another win. We're about, what, 4 games away from the rank 35? So let's jump into it. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. Definitely a much sweatier composition here. Kenji, Surge, and Mo. It's going to be a really annoying matchup to face off against, mainly because I'm not going to have too many good matchups, but we managed to destroy the other Kenji there. We could pop Super there to defend ourselves against the Mo. That's another really underrated thing about the Super, is that you can just juke out other enemy Supers with your own, because of course you're invincible. There's also some good Kenji tech that I've learned, is that of course the dash doesn't do as much damage. So what I'm doing a lot of the times is actually like dashing up to a wall and then using this BB swipe to wall peek really effectively. It really works on this map. I think there's some good tech. There's definitely going to be some more tech that we learn. So again, like I'm just dashing up to this wall, staying behind cover a lot of the time. Going to use super here. Probably get this Kenji down. Nice. Mo's definitely going to come for us any second. So let's pass the ball over. Let's pop gadgets, try and stay alive. I mean, it's just Mo at the end of the day. I just can't do anything against Mo. Alright. In terms of, like, Brawlers, though, on release, I don't think he's as broken as maybe I thought, but at the same time, he definitely is minimum A tier, in my opinion. I think if I was to guess where he's going to be in the meta, I would guess S tier, mainly just because of the gadget, the star power, the combination together with just the healing on top of it. I think it's just overtuned too much, but that's going to be another game. I think we are like 3 games away now. I think we're 3 games away. 3 or 2 games away. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, now we're 3 games away from getting the rank 35. We're facing double BB Mortis. What even is this? This should be free. I don't know why. As soon as the games go to rank 35, they get so much easier. It's been actually a bit of a sweaty push. A lot of Kenjis on this push. A lot of Mo's. And yeah, not using a Mo yourself, it definitely puts you in a bad spot in terms of trying to win, because again, he's just ridiculously strong. So I just get the feeling, I don't want to overreact, but I just get the feeling that Kenji is probably going to be like the second best brawler. I don't think he's better than Mo, because Mo's too versatile. The thing that's going to hold back Kenji the most is because he is very similar to Mortis, and you think of the game modes that Mortis is good in, it's like only half of the game modes. So like Brawl Ball, Gem Grab, Hot Zone. I think he's going to struggle in like Bounty and not. I mean, I'll have to see. So definitely when he comes out in ranked, I'll test him out more. I think he might struggle a little bit more than we realised, because it's actually pretty... Oh, okay, what is even going on right now? I'm just spamming a bunch of things and just hoping for the best, but that's going to be an easy goal. We're only 2 games away, so yeah. I mean, what do you even commentate on that when there's 2 BBs and a Mortis? But yeah, 2 games. Let's go jump into it. Right, guys, now 2 games away from the rank 35. It looks like we're up against a sweaty composition. It's going to be pretty hard for me to feast on these guys. mainly because Surge and Mo, they're just going to delete me if I try and get close. That's okay, so the main objective is trying to get close to this wall, and then we can start to push up. So there is a bit of an opening here, and we should be... Ah, come on, Mo? Really, Mo? Yeah, that's what I mean. This rat brawler is very frustrating. That's why I don't really play ladder too much, because there's always one broken brawler that you've got to face off against. Anyhow, let's try push up the map. We've just got to push up and just face the fact that we're going to get deleted the whole game. I mean, obviously we're going to struggle when we're facing the rat. Like we can't even react to that. That's just dumb. I mean, I'm hoping Adrian did say on Twitter yesterday that balance changes should be coming next week. So yeah, if Mo doesn't get absolutely deleted, then I don't know what to really do. Let's try and kill him now. Okay, he's... we're just going to die there. Alright, this is going to be a very hard game. I'm going to get very low KD. Let's just say that. I'm just going to play respawn stars at this point. Alright, let's push up the map as much as we can. Stu's going to go for another wall break. I don't know why, because it's just... Yeah, I'd say it's just going to get absolutely destroyed. I'm going to go in behind here, pop a gadget, try and deal as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, again, Surge does counter us. In terms of counters for Kenji, they're going to be very similar to Mortis. You know, Gale, Surge, Mo, all of these high DPS brawlers are still going to counter Kenji. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to have to... I want to really go down the left. It's just hard to leave my teammates. Okay, there we go. We can start to push up now. Thing is, we can't... Bro! I can't leave the ball when there's a Mo, because he can just super through the wall. But then I try and approach the Mo, and then he just deletes me. Like, how do you even counter this brawler? Right, Drage is just absolutely carrying this game. And this is what we signed him up for, guys. I pay him the big bucks for this reason. So I say we just try not feed Mo as much as possible here. Let's go for the super on Surge. Oh, that is a double hit. That is tasty. Now Mo is weak. We can get the kill on Mo and Surge, and that's going to be the goal. Finally, I'm able just to get in behind and do something. They can't really do anything about that. I'm just going to super the ball here because I can just shred through them. And yeah, beautiful. That was a really sweaty game, to be honest. But now you can see the really tough matchups for Kenji. Like Stu, he always kept his distance. Mo, you can never close the gap. Surge, he's got a gadget that can counter me. So that was very, very tough. We managed to just worm our way through that game. We're one game away, though. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, jumping into the final game to get this rank 35 push done and dusted. So in terms of the time it's taken me about 3 hours to complete this rank 35, hopefully. It would have been actually a bit quicker, but I was a bit slow, and it was just me and Drage up into like 800 trophies. Like, we literally didn't lose a game from 0 to 800 with a random every single time. So you can just imagine that's not as good as it should be. The Max really thinks he's tensile or something, but we should just be able to slice and dice the Surge. That is just hilarious. Like, what can you even do against that? I don't think these guys are the best, so it's going to be an easy goal once Drage just uses his super. We don't really need to risk it or try and feed any Surge super. Get all super is just a goal at the end of the day. So let's again push up to this wall. We've already got our Kenji super. We can just slice and dice the Surge. We go low in HP. We just pop our gadget. We get another super. And this is just absolutely broken. Like, what is this 1v1? It's just supers after supers. We're going to try and super this Max. Max is pretty weak. Hypercharge. And there goes the rank 35. Absolutely beautiful. So Kenji, for me, is absolutely busted. I think a few games I didn't show the full potential. Again, you've got to consider, in terms of Assassins, Assassin's always been one of my hardest brawlers to choose. So, or to play, sorry. So if I play Mortis good, for example, you know he's good in a meta. If I play Kenji good, for example, you know he's good in a meta. So my predictions, I think it's going to absolutely be ST. It's going to be very, very good. And let's take a look to see how many people have got him to rank 35. Again, this is a good indication. You know, brawlers like Miko, for example, on release weren't exactly too strong. It took people so long to get him to rank 35. But you can already see there's like 10 people that have rank 35. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.